Are you frustrated with your body, confused about what to eat, or tired of losing weight and then gaining it back? Maybe you're tempted by the fad wellness diets, but you know deep down aren't sustainable. Well, if any of this resonates, and you're not alone. Most women struggle in some capacity with their relationship to food and body. But what if I told you our life with food doesn't have to be a struggle? It doesn't have to be full of preoccupation, anxiety, fear. This is the work that I do every day with clients, helping them establish a gentler, kinder, more joyful way of living and being in relationship with food and body. And this is what I want to help you begin taking steps towards as well. So this is a two-parter. Today, I'm talking about why our weight is not the actual problem and how focusing on weight loss is not only preventing us from achieving the results that we want, but is also dangerous to our physical and emotional health. My name is Katie. I'm a behavioral food therapist, and I help women cultivate a healthy relationship to food, body, and mind. Welcome to Whole Nourishment, where I discuss topics commonly addressed in client sessions about our relationship to food and body, emotional resiliency, and whole food nutrition. So like I mentioned earlier, weight is not the problem. As Janine Roth says, it's not about the weight, but it's not about the weight. If we're physically uncomfortable, we can't move easily or think clearly, then that's a problem. But we shouldn't peg weight as the scapegoat. First of all, we must realize that weight does not equal health. Sure, a higher weight can track with unhealthy behavior, but correlation is not the same as causation. And in studies, we see healthy people in larger bodies and unhealthy people in smaller bodies. But when a focus on weight leads to chronic stress and anxiety, shame, self-defeating thoughts, that traps us from all these facets of life that actually move the needle when it comes to our health, such as connecting with others, having a sense of purpose, doing activities that lead to flow, deep rest and relaxation, and enjoying food and movement. So the problem is not weight. Weight is a reflection of something out of balance in our life. Dissatisfaction with weight usually represents dissatisfaction with choices we're making, boundaries we're not setting, a daily routine that's not working, or a relationship that is preventing us from thriving. We sense a misalignment between the reality of our choices, a use of time and attention, and who we know we can be. If you watched last week's video about health values and goals, you'll recognize that weight loss as a goal isn't helpful because it doesn't help us figure out how to make changes in a sustainable, enjoyable way. I'll link the video up here if you want to go back and watch it. Research has shown that a focus on weight is dangerous because it encourages diet mentality, that rigid, all-or-nothing way of thinking about how we eat and live. And diet mentality undermines our health in three ways. First, it leads us to put more trust in external measures versus internal cues. So diet mentality has us believe that to be safe, we have to follow a diet plan or count calories or weigh ourselves or eat according to the good and bad food list. And with this as a focus, it severs the connection with ourselves. We can't learn body awareness, how to detect and respond to hunger and satiety cues, or establish self-trust. Secondly, diet mentality leads to restriction in calorie intake, and restriction has been shown to have a paradoxical rebound effect in overeating and feeling out of control with food. So there's psychological repercussions with this scarcity mindset that leads to food obsession, depression, irritability, disordered eating behavior, and something called the forbidden fruit effect, where we put a food, say sugar, on this out of reach pedestal, and it has control over us. We can't think about anything else. Finally, diet mentality prevents new weight gain. So a study of twins showed that dieting independent of genetics led to weight gain and out of control binging. Dieting has a built-in start and stop effect known as yo-yo dieting. And it doesn't encourage lasting behavior, but it does encourage the all or nothing mentality. And with this comes a loss and gain of weight over and over. And it's this weight cycling that has been shown to be more harmful to our health than sustaining a higher weight. Okay, let's wrap this up. To summarize, a dissatisfaction with weight reflects something is out of balance in our life. And focusing on weight and diet mentality is harmful to our health because it severs that connection to ourselves and to our body. It leads to restriction and restrictive mindset, which has psychological repercussions, and it predicts new weight gain and weight cycling. Next week, I'll be back for part 2 to share what we can focus on instead of weight loss if we care about our physical health, but also emotional well-being. And in the meantime, I really hope this video was helpful for you. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below what resonated most for you. I'd love to hear. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.